Good morning, coaches, and welcome to your final week of your launch phase in the Coach Basics Academy.
Yes.
Next week, we're going to the Emerald phase. So let's finish strong this week.
You guys, this has been phenomenal. It's been so exciting seeing how successful you've been so far. You've been consistent. You haven't given up, and that's all that matters in this business and in life. So today, we're going to be discussing price objections because we know that we're all getting them. We will always get them no matter how successful, how much you've grown in this business. It's always going to show up. But the most important key to this is how you posture yourself and bringing your passion and your belief to the plate so that others will see it. And you will start to notice that the price objections will start to go down just a little bit.
Yep, so whenever you start inviting people, you're obviously going to get objections, right? And like she said, the price one tends to be one of the most common ones. But a couple of things. Number one, just realize that that's not necessarily the problem. A lot of times that's really not the actual concern or the objection. It's just a very easy, convenient one. It's that, and then a lot of times followed by time, right? Money and time, that's the things you always hear. But also, you got to recognize that, people, the reason they're coming to you is because they haven't allocated money or time for health and fitness into their budget. And so they're coming to you for this, and that's how we can help them see the value in it. And that's the point. Ask tons of questions. Ask questions because your goal here is to help them see the value. The goal is not to convince them or to make them believe or just say try. Like, your goal is to help them see the value. So the more questions you ask, the more you're going to be able to understand, like, oh, this can help here, this can help here, this can help you here. Yep. So ask tons of questions. So check out the questions above. There's a really good little role-playing script of basically getting a price objection and then how to handle that. How to keep it very conversational still, but also ask some good questions so that you can get to the bottom line and see if you can help that person.
Yep. So a lot of times too, and it kind of goes back to like people don't really budget this. It's because like it's very easy for someone to say like, oh, I can afford a pizza or I can afford a trip to Starbucks and things like that. That's like your drive-throughs or just quick and easy. So when you really relate it back to that, and we all know now that when you relate it back to that and you see the breakdown of a day-to-day basis, how much more Shakeology really does help you, and it actually ends up being more cost-effective than anything, especially when it comes to budgeting in your groceries, where you've saved more money now drinking Shakeology and doing these meal plans than ever. So when we're able to share that, and as you continue to share your story and how much it's helped you, also when it comes down to doctor visits and medications that you're on and that you're able to throw away the pills and start doing more focus on your nutrition, it helps in such a big picture.
Yep, so we want to leave you with a couple of calls to action today. Number one, share some ways that you successfully overcome price objections. If you haven't, asked the question. Say like, hey, this is where I'm struggling. Even put in like the objection you got so we can kind of play around with it and go back and forth. Yep. And number two, share a social media tip on your page, on your Facebook page, basically saying like helping people figure out how to stay motivated with their health and fitness programs, because we all know consistency is the hardest thing. So share a tip on how you stay motivated and inspire somebody else today. Yep. So we love you. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye, guys.